To the coronavirus front, today marks the 2-year anniversary of when the first case of COVID-19 was diagnosed here in Alabama. WDHN's Alex Valdez spoke with a state medical professional and gives us a look at how far our state has come since.
For Alabamians, March 13th, 2020 was a day that changed just about everything.
This is the first case of a coronavirus infection that we have identified. We have been expecting this for some time now, as you know, and our state began testing within the state just a little over a week ago.
Fast forward 2 years later, the use of the COVID vaccine and other life-saving antiviral medications have been crucial to keeping people alive, healthy, and out of hospitals.
If you think back to when the pandemic first started, there was a lot of uncertainty about what this virus would do, who it would infect, who it made sick, who it didn't make sick. And there were a lot of theories out there.
Throughout the pandemic, over 1 million Alabamians have had COVID-19. While nearly 19,000 have lost their lives due to the virus. However, medical professionals have been working and doing whatever it takes to learn how to best combat the coronavirus.
We've also learned about the best way to care for people that have the virus who get very sick. That's been a learning experience for the people in the hospital, in the emergency rooms, in the doctor's offices, and then those people that take care of the very sickest patients.
Medical experts are proud of how far the state has come, but say despite low levels of COVID, Alabama hasn't seen the last of the virus. However, they hope the state will no longer see high peaks of infection and encourage everyone to continue to follow guidance from the CDC.
Moving forward, we also need to be flexible as a population, knowing that we may see ups and downs with this virus, and there may be times when wearing a mask might be appropriate, and that feeds into these new levels from the CDC. And there are other times that most healthy people can go without a mask, depending on their individual situation.
In Dothan, Alex Valdez, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.
Now, as of today, the state's COVID-19 positivity rate is 3.5%, with 247 Alabamians fighting the virus in hospitals across the state.